Hi folks, Joseph Kursky here with you, huge ABBA fan. I've had my greatest hits album on vinyl in my possession for decades. I'm not giving this up. This is awesome. And it's even got the fold out where you can see the whole band. ABBA's greatest hits. Very cool. That was their original greatest hits album. And it actually was created as a compilation of their very first 2 studio albums. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about what I consider to be the best songs from ABBA on each of their 8 studio albums, in order. So their first album was called Ring Ring. And my favorite song on there is actually one that Agnetha either co-wrote or wrote entirely by herself, which was rare because usually Benny and Bjorn wrote most of the songs, along with Stig Anderson for some of them. But on that song, it's actually Agnetha, and it's just awesome. We should play a little bit of it together. It's changing, moving in a circle. I can see your face in all of my dreams. Smiling, laughing from the shadows. When I hear your voice, I know what it means. I know it doesn't matter just how hard I try. You're all the reason for my life. Disillusion, disillusion's all you left for me. Now that's Disillusion, my favorite song on Ring Ring, which is one of the reasons why I think it's a great album. My second favorite song on there is Rock and Roll Band, and it's not the Boston Rock and Roll Band that you may be aware of. It's actually a different song entirely. That's my second favorite song, the second best one on Ring Ring. Second album, Waterloo. There's so many great songs on there. But my favorite song on there is Hasta Manana, which is Hasta Manana till we meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. Darling, our love was much too strong to die. I mean, it's just awesome. And then they changed keys at the end. What's not to love? So Hasta Manana. My second favorite song on the Waterloo album is My Mama Said, which is this funky, it's got a marimba at the beginning of it. Now my third favorite song on that album is Honey Honey, which you may know because it's a fairly popular song, especially the middle part of that. I don't want to hurt you, baby. I don't want to see you cry. So stay on the ground, go. We better not get too high. I mean, what's not to love? Okay, third album, ABBA, self-titled album, third album, which is interesting because most bands, if they're going to self-title something, it's usually their first album to get their name out there. So the third studio album is actually called ABBA. So many great songs on there. I've Been Waiting for You. I've been waiting for you. So the verses were like, I've been in love before. I thought I would know more. Managed to hit the ceiling still. Strange as it seems to be, you brought it back to me. That old feeling. I don't know what you do. You made me think that you possibly could release me. I think you'll be able to make all my dreams come true. Please believe me. And then the chorus is, you please me, you excite me, you thrill me, you excite me, you're something I've been dreaming for. I love you, I adore you, I live my life before you, I have you want me more and more. And finally it seems my lonely days are through. Chords words there is just so perfect. And then right at the end, way before Journey and other bands did na 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 na, stuff like that, they have this na 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 na. So it's just awesome. I've been waiting for you. And then there's also I do, I do, I do, I do, I do, 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 do. And then there's also Mamma Mia, which you may know because it's a fairly popular ABBA song. Mamma Mia, here I go again, my. I mean, that's on there. And Hey, Hey, Helen, which you may know and we may not know, but it's like... I mean, Hey, Hey, Helen, SOS is on there, and also Rock Me, give me that kick. So that's all on ABBA, the third studio album. So loaded with great songs, but I think I've Been Waiting for You is my favorite song on that one. I think it's the best. Arrival, which is their fourth studio album, my favorite song on there is That's Me. Are you sure you want to hear more? And then my second favorite song is actually an instrumental called Arrival, which is their title of the album also. But it's another great instrumental, just like Intermezzo number 1, which is another great instrumental from them. Okay, and also Knowing Me, Knowing You. Knowing Me, Knowing You. It's just great. So that's Arrival, fourth studio album. Fifth one, The Album. That was even better because it's got Eagle on it. It's got What's the Name of the Game? And then the whole second side is great because it's the sequence of this person going out on her own and sort of art meets life meets art. Was it really part of their band, getting famous and stuff? But I Wonder is my second favorite song on that album, but Thank You for the Music is my favorite song on that whole album, the album. But Eagle's right up there too. But thank you for the music, for giving it to me. That's awesome. Now, we've covered 5. The 6th album was Voulez-Vous. Now, Voulez-Vous, as you saw in my other video perhaps, is my least favorite ABBA album. I mean, it's still awesome because all their albums were great, in my opinion. But my favorite song on Voulez-Vous was I Have a Dream. If you see the wonder of a fairy tale. I mean, it's just awesome. So that song is far and away the best song on that album, in my opinion. Now, the 7th album from ABBA, Super Trouper, 1980. The most famous song on the album is probably The Winner Takes It All. The winner takes it all, the loser's standing small. I think the best song on there, though, is The Way Old Friends Do. We can take it together the way old friends do. We can face it together the way old friends. I mean, what's not to love about those lyrics? And then Super Trouper, the actual it's the same title as the album, is my second favorite song there. But the Way Old Friends Do is definitely my favorite one on there. Then the last album, the 8th studio album, actually is their last one, but their best. So if you see in my other video, I rank the albums in order in terms of what I think are the most awesome from 1 to 8. But The Visitors, 1981, the best song on there is, I think, the title track, The Visitors, and then also I Let the Music Speak. I let the music speak with no restraint. I mean, that's just, it's just awesome. Head Over Heels is great. Soldiers. Slipping Through My Fingers and Like an Angel Passing Through My Room. All those are great. All those are great. Actually, after they recorded that, over the years, there have been a couple of reissues of The Visitors, and they tacked on some songs, like Should I Laugh or Cry, The Day Before You Came, which I believe is the very, very last ABBA song ever recorded. It might be that one or Under Attack, either one of those, right around the same time period. And then also Cassandra was added. So Should I Laugh or Cry, The Day Before You Came, Cassandra, and Under Attack were all added after the original songs were laid down on The Visitors. And The Visitors, interestingly enough, was one of the very first albums that was digitally recorded the whole way through. Interesting. So, interesting stuff. Those are what I consider to be, if you're a new ABBA fan or maybe an old ABBA fan that you don't know all these songs, I would encourage you to check out the songs that I have listed on these. So, thanks.